Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something that can save you a ton of time and frustration when working with NuGet packages in Rider, custom VPN NuGet sources that restore forever. If you've ever worked on a project that relies heavily on external libraries, you know how annoying it can be when your ID can't find the packages you need. That's where custom NuGet sources come in. In this video, we'll explore what custom NuGet sources are, why they're useful, and most importantly, how to set them up in Rider so that they stick around forever. So let's start with the basics. What is a NuGet source? A NuGet source is essentially a repository of packages that your ID can pull from when you need to add a new library to your project. By default, Rider uses the official NuGet package source, which contains a massive collection of libraries and frameworks. However, sometimes you might need a package that's not available on the official source, or maybe your company has its own internal repository of packages. That's where custom NuGet sources come in. And a custom NuGet source is essentially a URL that points to a specific repository of packages. This can be a public repository hosted on GitHub or Azure DevOps, or it can be an internal repository hosted behind your company's firewall. By adding a custom NuGet source to Rider, you can tell the ID to look for packages in that repository as well. Now, let's talk about why custom NuGet sources are useful. One of the biggest benefits is that they allow you to use packages that aren't available on the official NuGet source. For example, maybe your company has developed its own proprietary library that you want to use in your project. By adding a custom NuGet source that points to your company's internal repository, you can easily add that library to your project. Another benefit of custom NuGet sources is that they allow you to control the versions of packages that are used in your project. Let's say you're working on a project that relies heavily on a specific version of a package. By adding a custom NuGet source that points to a repository that contains only that specific version of the package, you can ensure that everyone on your team is using the same version. Now, let's talk about how to set up custom NuGet sources in Rider so that they stick around forever. The first step is to go into the Settings menu and navigate to the NuGet section. From there, click on the Package Sources tab and then click on the Add button. In the dialog box that appears, enter the URL of your custom NuGet source and give it a name. Then click OK. Rider will now use this custom NuGet source when resolving packages for your project. But here's the thing. If you don't configure things just right, Rider might forget about your custom NuGet source next time you open your project. To prevent that from happening, make sure to check the box next to Make Package Source available to all projects. This will tell Rider to store the custom NuGet source in its global settings, rather than just storing it locally for this one project. So, what are they from today's video? First and foremost, custom NuGet sources are a powerful tool that can save you time and frustration when working with external libraries. By adding a custom NuGet source to Rider, you can tell the ID to look for packages in a specific repository, which can be especially useful if you need to use packages that aren't available on the official NuGet source. Secondly, make sure to configure your custom NuGet source correctly so that it sticks around forever. To do this, go into the Settings menu and navigate to the NuGet section, then click on the Package Sources tab and add your custom NuGet source from there. Make sure to check the box next to make Package Source available to all projects so that Rider stores the custom NuGet source in its global setting. Thanks for watching today's video. If you have any questions or need further clarification on anything, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content about Writer and .Writer, .NET development. Leo. And if you're feeling generous, consider supporting me on Patreon. Your support means the world to me. In next week's video, we'll be talking about another cool feature in Writer that can save you time and boost your productivity. Until then, happy coding.